Alright, let's start another playthrough and have a bit of a tips and tricks. I really don't like this layer. Folk hero is like the lazy man hero. Perfect, I'll take it. It's too hard, but without no resurrection. I think I'm gonna go for the nature guys again. I haven't played them in a while, and they're quite fun with all the status effect and all that. I guess the swords are really nice if you have the folk hero anyway, so it's fine. Give one more dude. I think this is bonus after the first time you die. You always can pick one bonus. Yeah, at the start you just want to have lots of recruits, I guess. Do we have anything good that we want to upgrade already? No. The short answer is no, so I guess I'm skipping this upgrade and instead... this is a really bad start. Okay, let's go top. Hope the event gives us something good. And then we have an upgrade and a dojo later. Maybe by then we have recruits worth upgrading. At the start you can easily do like ×2 speed. There's really not a whole lot you can do actually. ×3 speed. Oh, and that should have added more guys. Two more guys I could add. Forgot about that. But given that this is the very first fight, I don't think there's much we can do to lose it. Yep. And then we'll talk a little bit about squats and stats and all that, I guess. Yeah, none of these items are really good, and recruits are really valuable at this point. One of the best healers in the game. Yeah, I'll take that. Even though I went nature, like you don't want to have exclusively nature usually, I think. Oh yeah, I forgot. So we have two more guys like this and one more healer. So this is already a full squad because I have the +1 bonus from the legacy. And unfortunately these guys aren't very strong, but whatever. The problem with the fighter, the bearded dude with the sunglasses, he throws enemies into your own backline, which is exactly where you don't want them to be. But I think the developer already said they're probably going to change it to moving them into the enemy's backline. So you have to just throw away their tanks and just disable them, which would be really nice. But as you can see, there are enemies back here. And now our black backline is under attack, which isn't very good. Thankfully the enemies are weak and two of our backlines are healers, so that doesn't matter in this case. But so usually I have a plan what kind of squad I want to go for, but this time I'm just gonna see what items I get and try to build around that, which is probably the smart thing anyway. Another warrior. Well, we definitely want an upgraded warrior at some point. Oh, but yeah, okay. So I mean, we're in nature, so we probably want to go for the nature mages. They have really nice mages. They inflict all the status elements, which is what you want to do anyway with nature recruits. So I guess I'm gonna go a bit of a mage focus. So plop the mage down. Yeah, the early game isn't all that interesting when it comes to fights. So putting it at ×3 speed and just getting through it quickly makes a lot of sense, I guess. The more interesting part comes later, also with the better decisions that you can make with the items you get and how you develop your team. And especially having the Folk hero where you don't have to do anything. Makes the battles very convenient to just ×3 and see what happens. Especially now with two healers, there's rarely a chance of anything dying. Okay, So that would be a thing to proc the attack more often. Lowering magic defense is really good. Um, hmm. So the question is, do I want my hero to play a stronger role in using their abilities, which, given that I'm nature and I can get the swords that inflict status ailments, I might want to do that, but I think everyone's already going to inflict status ailments, so maybe not. I'm definitely going to go for a mage focus in this game, because I haven't done that in a while, and green mages are fun, and status ailments are fun, also strong, so that would be an option. Of course, recruits are always good, especially early on. But this is a rare drop, so let's get it while we can. We'll get more recruits later anyway. At least that's how I think about it. There are a couple items that you don't see that often or that are really good, and if they pop up, I will pick them even early on over recruit. We're definitely going to keep the Electromancer till the end, so let's see what upgrades he can get. If we get lucky, we could have gotten Cold-Blooded, which would have been really nice. None of these are really that great. Lifesteal is okay, I guess, because it takes pressure off our healer to heal him, basically. He has a little bit of self-sustain, although he shouldn't get attacked anyway, so maybe that was a bad pick. Yeah, actually, I think that was a bad pick. Given that we go heavy on the elements, I'm gonna pick Paramania. It's not gonna do anything right now. Like, literally not do anything. But, yes, later on it will be very strong, hopefully. Let's upgrade the warrior. Ah, there's the Cold-Blooded on the warrior where we don't need it. Yeah, let's also give him that, I guess. Now it's getting a bit more expensive, so let's head to the shop. I think Gale Witch might be literally the only one I don't want to get in terms of the mages. I'll do. She's not bad. Alright, definitely get another Electromancer for the upgrade. Oh, sword. Can we sell some recruits? Because I definitely want to get the sword, but I also maybe want to get the Gale Witch. At this point, it's maybe good to ask what is our end comp gonna look like. So we're gonna go for 8 mage squad to inflict heavy ailments because of the green bonus. Right, so you have the nature bonus. So if they have 8 presence, every time an enemy has a status effect, they will take more damage. So you want all the 3 elemental status effect. For that, you want at least 3 sorcerers that, or 3 mages, no, sorcerers they're called, that inflict those ailments. You have 3 of those in green, plus the Gale Witch, which doesn't inflict any ailments, but has this really, really strong tornado thingy that procs a lot. Oh yeah, that procs a lot, which then together with this one, where they have a chance to inflict the status per proc, this would actually be really good. So let's see if we can maybe sell just enough, because I really don't want these guys anyway. I definitely want you guys. So if we can sell these for 900 each, then we have enough money for both. And we probably only need to sell one, so let's sell that guy. Even though it gets rid of my warrior bonus, unfortunately. Or Rampart Squad bonus, I guess, technically. But this is early game, I don't think this is all that relevant if we have 20 more shields. Not bad. Marching is good, some march move speed, because you want to reposition manually every now and then. Let's put the witch down there, let's put that on the front. Ah yeah, so now we're short 1 warrior for the bonus. Maybe I should have just gotten rid of her. Could have been a mistake. Now we have that bonus, which gives us 20% cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction being one of the best stats in the game. Usually you get 20 from the mage squad, and for your DPS, when you upgrade them, you get another 20. And then you have the focus aura, usually, which gives another 10, so you can expect to be down at 50 very quickly. Which already gives you double the damage usually, because it takes half the time for them to do abilities. Yeah, now we have to pop that a little bit because that dude. Also, he's slowly dying. So where is he? Yeah, so here you want to manually move guys back a little bit sometimes. Oh, those are the bad stuff. So our healers can be a little bit better. Also, not everything should be on the same spot. I was just gonna say that. Which is the most useless guy? You would take some damage. Yeah. Hope we don't die here. That would suck. It's gonna be maybe a bit closer than I like. Nah, I think we're gonna be fine. Okay, our warrior's dead. So no more throwing things into our own backline killing us, so that's nice. Yep, alright, we're good. Alright, let's speed that up. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so 50% cooldown reduction. At that point, you're almost doubling the damage, because, well, the cooldown is half as much, so you use their abilities almost twice as often. I say almost, because there's also the animation speed. So even if you have no cooldown whatsoever, there's gonna be some time between attacks. Pyromancer is really good. And then from then on out, like if you go get another 25 cooldown reduction, you're doubling the damage again almost, right? So it's really strong to get those. Okay, do we want to upgrade? Maybe, because now we have a Pyromancer, and Pyro is one of the best mages in the game. Why? Because burn is really strong. The dev explained it's about 60 to 70% of your attack rating on top, and if we get some burn duration, it's also this will add even more. So just by having the ability to burn people, he already deals 60-70% more damage than the other mages on single target at least, or at least on anything that burns. I know it's an AoE, so on anything pretty much. It only has a 66% chance to burn, but yeah, it's really strong. But is it worth going full route? Because I feel like yeah, I don't have enough money to really take advantage of that. And I think I need more recruits more urgently, especially a better front line, to have an easier time, especially given that the bunny fight is coming up, which is the, I don't know what it's called, boss, mini boss, I think. Yeah, the elites are the purple ones that have come up during the round, and the mini bosses are the red ones that happen at the round, which are always the same for each level. So forest will always give money, and I forgot that one on the top of my head. Swamp and all that. Yeah, I totally forgot. Anyway. But yeah, we're back at easy fights for our regular fights. This is world 1. And we already have 9 people in our squad, and some of them are a little bit upgraded. Oh, I should have shown the damage. Yeah, none of these are essential, but more mages is good. Cryomancer, okay, so now we're rounding up our elemental trio already. So we have Cryo, Electro, and Pyro, which is exactly what we want. So now to make room, we're gonna put these up there. I guess we're gonna put these at the front. So they have a little bit more defense, and the mages can have the full rearguard squad, which gives them plus 30 attack. And yeah, 1 mage upgrade, or 2 more mages, and we have the plus 8 bonus, which I've never gotten that early. It's a bit hit and miss. Like it summons a ghost, right? The bonus is it summons a ghost that will attack for 60 seconds. It will draw some fire, which is nice, but it's only on kill. So it's fine. Yeah, no, it's actually quite nice. It will snowball a little bit. Like at first it will do nothing, and then it will snowball a little bit, which is good, especially in fights with multiple enemies. And it will draw the fire a little bit sometimes, which is also essential. Okay, so what we see, yeah. So the pyro and the whirlwind, those are the ones that deal the most damage by far. By far. So yeah, pyro really good. Even if you don't play for... Okay, we're definitely not gonna go stealth a lot. Do we even want stealth is the question. We could go 8 frontline, 8 rampart for the mana shield. But I'm not sure. Stealth giving 20% evade is not too bad actually. Did I just sell the other stuff? No, I have it still. And she gives some... Yeah, she also has a disable or stun. Yeah, I mean, just the defensive bonus of having 20% evade once you get the first level is really nice defensively for your front line, so they don't die as quickly. Then the question is, do we want to add one of those? Blade Dancer is really good. Or do we want to go full green and have like Snowlander, Snowlander? We would get more freeze. Yeah, more freeze, more crowd control in the form of, well, frozen for 4 seconds, which is really good. I don't think it works against bosses, but the problem is usually not the bosses. The bosses are actually some of the easier fights, I would say. Okay, here manually dodge the explosions. Like the one thing you need to do in that fight, and then you're actually... Oops. Yeah, if you don't stand like in multiple carrot explosions all at once, this fight is actually really easy. It just takes a while. Well, or not, because... Oh, we have the bonus now. I forgot. Yeah, so now... we have status effects in it, so it'll also take more damage. And as you can see, Bunny, even though we only really attacked him once, he's very much sort of fight. Yeah, you see the red blinking, that's where he will come up, and then Rabbit's dead. Nice. Oh, that was a good Rabbit fight. And again, okay, this time my hero did a lot of damage for some reason. Oh, maybe because, yeah, a lot of the fight was just people running around and actually dealing damage. Neither of these items are very good. This is for invincible targets, which is exactly one upgrade you can get sometimes. I've never gotten this and did anything. It's a good upgrade, but it's very, very restrictive in what it applies to. We're not going to do Darkness Recruits, so we're not going to get that, but we really want another of those guys. Burn and Poison are really strong. Damage effects, both on your team but also on the enemy team. There are a couple of fights where the enemy does have that, and it's really hard to not get a little bit in trouble unless you have the cleansing. Definitely want to have warrior front, like the warrior. So let's get that. Then we have the bonus again. What else do we need? Well, I definitely much rather have that bonus than that. And okay, yeah. So I guess that's how our team is going to look at the moment. Yeah, no, that's actually quite strong. So the front line and the back line is going to be more tanky because the four, what is called rampart. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Rampart squad gives you 30. Then every 2 seconds they will heal everyone a little bit automatically. Skill cooldown is nice. We have good offense. Now we have some good defense in front line. The question is, do we want to get some crit or not with that? We might. It's not bad. But okay, so we have 4 sorcerers, then we need 2 of those. I want to get some horses actually, but I'm not sure that one's the right horse to get. We're gonna focus mainly on magic, so physical defense lowering, I don't care about that. Yeah, I think we save our money for maybe some upgrades. Especially early on, they're very cheap on the first world. The prices go up as you progress. Sorry about that. So, if you have the money early on and you already have some of the squads that you want to keep for later, like the Pyro, just put the upgrades down now. I don't think there's any downside to it that I would know of. Attack specialized, yes. So backline, I usually give them that upgrade if I can, because their main job is attack and they shouldn't get attacked much at all, ideally. Anti-freeze, unaffected by freeze. Well, freeze is really annoying when it happens. But I don't think I've had a fight where it really mattered that they got frozen too much. This would be maybe something better for the healer. Stunning Strike could be good if we go for crit, so maybe this is an idea to get 2 hunters anyway, so we have like a 8 mage, 4 hunter backline, and then we have 4 warriors, 4 horses, 4 healers front. And no, we need the stealth too, so we have 4 warriors, 4 stealth, 4 healers front. Yeah, I guess we'll not do horses then and manually do stuff. But that means we can go crit or we can go unavoidable. Both are nice. Yeah, there are a couple of fights where enemies are annoyingly elusive, so unavoidable is never a waste, I think, on your damage dealers, that is. Well, we're definitely gonna want to have some better healer. Perception, that's not bad. There are some fights where enemies are invisible at first, and having that will turn a nasty fight that will attack our backline hard into a very easy fight. On the other hand, amplifier means we will heal more, and that's kind of your main job. So another question is, do I want to spend another 1,000 for another upgrade? I think I won't. Okay, there's also a shop, so that was nice. I might go here just to have my ability, to upgrade my ability a bit of the Folk Hero to have a bit quicker arrows, a bit more mana regen, and the arrows being mainly there to proc the nature bonus. That might not be necessary. Maybe I'm going to completely ignore that for now. Also, I wanted to check on... was this one upgrade? Oh yeah, we burn them. Unfortunately, it doesn't life update. Look, this one like 5. That is cool. Yeah, we might want to look at getting more burn effects in general. Maybe a Grenadier to go Ranger anyway. Or Recon Squad. So we could get that, and yeah, again, the mages, those 2 mages are on the higher end of things. Yeah, maybe we'll get the Vessel upgrade. No. This is also a good one, but I think I need a Green Priest, because we're gonna get rid of that one. This is a terrible unit, so we can't keep it, so we need 1 more green to keep the bonus. We might get rid of... No, we're gonna keep that, so... So yeah, since I can't use any of those and I really want another healer, I could get the druid who summons animals and who will attack things. Do I need more damage? Well, the good thing about those is they're independent of you, so if there's something that deals high damage and you don't want to approach, the druid can use that at least. But we don't have room, so we're going to get the Vestal so we can upgrade it to 2-star and have 1 more room in the front. Tempted to go this round. Well, is this the same as this? Yeah, so either upgrade first and then get, yeah. I don't care about this upgrade. I don't want to spend money on it. So I'll just get the free one and move on. Always important when you upgrade, make sure that the one that has the abilities is on the left. And here, yeah, so skill cooldown reduction is usually the way to go. On anything that isn't in the front. The AoE, I don't think that does a whole lot. Skill range can be nice depending on the comp, especially if you have a lot of front lines, so your healers don't have to walk too far. But we're not going to do horses, so this should be fine. Skill power. Well, skill power and skill power is like is good as well, because it's like in depending on the skill. Sometimes it has like the skill has like a. I kind of moved the mouse, but if you look to the right, where you see basic healing and special magical healing, you see power, and here you see power times 1.2. That's with the upgrade. Sometimes the skill have a power that's 0 point something. In that case, it will go up to, like, let's say it's 0.5. 20% more will actually make it to 0.7, which is in that case a 40% increase, which is very strong. In that case, you might want to think to get the power instead of the cooldown reduction. But I definitely want the cooldown reduction here for her. So as I said, we have one more room because this is level 1 now, or 1 star, or whatever you want to call it. This now counts as 2 for the squad strength, so these 2 will give me the 4 squad strength. Why not 3? Well, I have the legacy thing that gives everyone +1 squad strength, so I get the bonus earlier. Which also makes the early game a lot easier. Well, maybe not a lot, but it's convenient. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's not much to say. Ooh, sword. Yeah, that was a good. Yeah, their clump, the Pyromania bonus will kick in a lot. I'm probably gonna get a second Pyromancer here. That seems like the Pyro. So we have 3 elements. One warrior. 1 stealth. And then 1 Recon. Yeah, that gives me 8. I can just barely squeeze in the 8. Healing received by recruits, physical damage. None of these are specifically good. Yeah, so Sharpshooter is definitely the one we want in the end. Do we want it now is the question, or do we want to upgrade the warriors to have more room? I mean, the problem with the warriors is we're gonna have 1 guy less, which doesn't help us at the moment. On the other hand, if we have this guy, we don't have room to put him anywhere. Fun. Let's start on that. And take away one of the stealth guys. In the back line. Whom I don't care about all too much, to be honest. I guess they do freeze, so maybe I should care a little bit, but they also freeze and push back, so despite the fact that they do take 20% damage for being frozen, I think it doesn't really do a whole lot, because they also get pushed back and therefore out of range of taking damage. Sometimes you want to manually push back some frontliners so they can get heals real quick. You could also manually, like, put it on 1x speed and manually dodge these attacks a little bit. That's probably what you want to do if you play the difficulty where your guys cannot be resurrected. Let's see, yeah, Pyro is still Pyro. Warwick is awesome. Yeah, so I was thinking maybe getting one of those guys. Causes burn, 100%. Yes, let's get one of those guys. Also I need some dark and some light. Definitely gonna get a light warrior, and I have a light warrior, and I have a light healer. So that covers that for the bonus. So I guess I get a dark. I'll get a dark mage, and I get that's very useless usually, I think, unless you go heavy on this thing. But yeah, I guess I go to get a dark mage. I get the plague doctor, which is also really strong, and then I'll get the grenadier, and then I have the stat bonus for everyone. So here, elite fight or buffs? Do I need buffs? Could use some buffs, to be honest. Could also put. Ooh, let's put that. Let's put those. That here. Does that matter? No, it doesn't. Oops. Sorry. Oh wait, we don't have a third. I was thinking maybe we have a third recon, so we could get the bonus, but we don't. Yeah. So do I want upgrades? Well, oh wait, I get upgrades here as well. Alright, let's go to the beehive then. So we're kicking out the stealth in favor of more damage. Seems like the right. Yeah, the damage is really, really strong. We have all the elements there, yeah. See, they're frozen, shock, on fire. Wow. Yeah. Nature is really, really strong as a single target because of that. So I think, I guess from the way it goes, it stacks with everything else, the 60% bonus. So it's really, really strong. Yeah, wow. So my hero actually dealt the most damage, probably because of the buffs. We're not going to use horses. We're already good against single targets, so we just want more recruits. I'm getting another grenadier. Yeah, now I can do what I wanted to do before. So we're getting the bonus here in just a second. We kick out that mage, and add this guy. And once you have one more white warrior, we're gonna get this bonus here. When there are 2 members of each sect, everyone gets plus 15 attack and health, which is very nice. We might need one more. Oh yeah, right. We're not having room for our stealth guys at the moment. That's why. Oh, and I don't have the cryo. I have double electro. That's a mistake, of course. Yeah. So you want to get the or in this case, I'm going for the 8 green bonus, and then I'm going for the 2 all color bonus. And that's gonna be the main thing. Mages. Heavy on the mage. Horses aren't that bad. I know some people think they're not very good, but what they do is they take aggro, and the enemy has abilities that have AoE, like bombs they throw, or like these purple things that you see that you can manually dodge the horse because it's moving and you can dodge it. So it will take a lot of the hard-hitting abilities, but it will not get hit by also making a bit of a mess in the enemy lineup and doing, well, it procs a lot because it hits everything with the walking. With always, you have to give your front line some defensive buffs so they will survive. And someone died because I didn't pay attention apparently. Okay, so here's the question. Well, we're not having much poison. This couldn't be too bad. Just give them a little bit of a barrier. Dark recruits. Okay, we're having either we want the plague or the grenadier. So it's maybe roughly 50-50 to get either. If we go for both, okay, we didn't get both. Yeah, there's really no good white mages that I want. Alright, so we got unlucky. We spent 300 gold and didn't get anything. Well, we can sell this guy for 900 gold at the next shop. So that's not like a lost investment in that sense. But we didn't get anything. No. We have that already. Where's the cryomancer? Here, she has an upgrade. She's an upgrade. He's an upgrade. Okay, let's buff one of our grenadiers. Given that they're going to have high crit, going for more crit damage is really good. Let's upgrade that guy. Oh, cold-blooded. Oh, but focus are. Well, someone has to get it, right? Yeah, so cold-blooded is, if you get it early enough, this can ramp up really hard. Actually, given that she has an AoE, I'll try it. This could be really strong. Like she might get like, I don't know, plus 100, 200 attack by the end of the game. Which makes her powerful also, especially against groups, because she has an arrow that goes to the whole group. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to upgrade once more. Definitely no Wonder Warlock. The reset cooldown isn't all that great, in my opinion. Yeah, it's really not that great, because you're going to get very much cooldown. You're going to get a lot of cooldown reduction by the end, so this might be useful early on a little bit, but later on it does nothing. You know what, I gave her the one upgrade. Let's see if I can push her some more. Diligence, this is also nice. Giving more damage the longer the fight goes. Combine that with the, well, with the fact that, I was gonna say combine it with the fact that we want to have her kill more people for the cold-blooded. This might be an idea, so that at the end of the fight she has a higher chance of killing guys. But why not give her 20% flat more damage right off the top? Alright, so now it's getting a bit more expensive, so let's move on. Do we need to move anything in here? No, I don't think we do. Yeah, this is fine. And now we're just looking for, well, we're looking for the one white Rampart squad front guy. I guess it's either Crusader or Commander. Oh, I like the Crusader better because he has, I think, AoE stuns. Oh, yeah, so now we're getting bombs thrown at us, so I tend to just get a bit from that I can. Just save some damage. And this is where horses are really good. The horses would be all in the back line, they would draw the bombs, they would very rarely get hit by the bombs, and they would push back these guys a little bit, but you have warriors and will just stand there and attack and be inside the bomb. So that's like one of the big advantages of horses. Cavalry, I can see. The horses. I was gonna say here we could manually, manually make everyone move away and then try to give the cold-blooded person the perk. But that didn't quite work. More HP, more movement speed. Oh, we need more recruits. Okay, so this is good. So now we also free up a warrior slot for when we get the other warrior that we're looking for. Again, make sure you upgrade. Oops. Yeah, upgrade the one that has the upgrade, so to speak. Warriors I usually just give the defensive bonus. And let's see. Yeah, because more magic defense and fist defense is really strong on the front line. The main job of the front line is to not die, so having more defense here. Which is their main job, in my opinion. Well, it's their main job in this lineup. You can do an 8 Rampart squad thing where you use warriors more also to do damage. Because at that point, if you have 8 of them, you can do more than just protect, and you can have more less. So our person here is almost dead. We really don't want her to die. Where are our healers? Our healers, let's move them up. Yeah, you can right click to remove all of this. So, alright. So now we're safe. Okay. As I say that, 3 guys just died. Alright. At this point, I should probably lower the fight speed a little bit. Play a bit more defensively. Give our healers time to heal up just a little bit. Yeah, fine. No, not that. Yeah, there's just too much going on sometimes. Okay, but now there's yeah, not that much. Like sometimes it's just very quick and stuff dies and you can't keep an eye on literally 12 guys at the same time, obviously. So. Plus all the effects and the numbers and yada yada. I don't know how they expect us to win on difficulty where the person dies to stay dead. That seems like just to get the balance around that in the slightest, especially later on where like one arrow that you can't dodge can kill literally a guy that has 50% plus base HP at this level. So, you know. I'm sure they just put it there because need to make the main more difficult for some people. They didn't really bother testing. But yeah, anyway. It's like one of the key gripes. I have the random all guys that I didn't see anything coming, or the all guys that you got killed by just one arrow. Other than that, the game's fun. And you can at least dodge the first one by having warriors actually be in front and take the damage for the most part, but you might have to micromanage a bit more than I'm willing to do, I guess. Yeah, physical defense lowered and evade, poison, none of these help us much. I mean, Pyro is the best mage, so getting a second one wouldn't be too bad. On the other hand, Sharpshooter, we really want her upgrade early so she can get more kills and she doesn't die, so she can farm this cold-blooded bonus. So I'm going to go for Sharpshooter here. Yes, but I also think I'm gonna add one more healer here. Yeah. Oh, maybe the healer instead of that guy, not instead of the stealth is probably, like, the Cryomancer is probably better than the stealth guy, because the stealth has to be up front. Alright, first boss shouldn't be any difficult, especially now and with the fact. Yeah, okay, no, that's the one attack, I guess. But yeah, with 3 healers, doing really well. Yeah, the problem with this attack is it also knocks back, so you get hits into the next one, and then chain hit 2 or 3 times, and so far we've got lucky here. And almost there. Yeah, like what you want to do in a more serious run, or like if you're playing on the hardcore difficulty, you probably want to play at 1x speed, and every time you see the purple balls, you just manually move guys out of the way. We have extra march speed up here, so that would actually not be that big of a deal. And march speed is really good for that reason. Well, that's one of the reasons why march speed is really good. Like, you don't use manual repositioning a whole lot, your comp is good, but when you do use it and when you do need it, you really notice the difference. Alright, so I guess this is a good place to stop for now. What is our highest damage dealer? Wow, it was the statue again. Why does he have HP? Why does he have an upgrade? I don't understand this. Okay. But, wow, and then Gale and then Pyro. Okay, interesting. Yeah, here, well, we already have the Vestal upgrade, right? So we're just looking for 1 warrior. They have 3 warriors, so we'd get at least 1, even if it's not our preferred one. Oh, it is our preferred one. Okay, perfect. So we have that. Alright. Oh yeah, and let's get the boss upgrade. So I guess, oh, that's that one, yeah, so basic skills of sorcery, recruits can attack +1 targets. That's really good because we're gonna go for a big sorcery squad. Energy regen, also not bad because it helps this guy and his ability only triggers when it's full. But given that we're using that much sorcery, and given that the most dangerous fights are the ones where you get swarmed, and given that we want the bonus for dead enemies and stuff like that, this seems like very good. It gets us out of the hard part of the battle quicker, and the hard part is always the early part when there's the most amount of enemies. So the more you can deal damage to more enemies at the same time, the better, really. But okay, thanks for watching so far, and I'll see you in the next video, hopefully. Let me know if you want something covered or if you have questions about the game, and I'll try and answer in the comments. Thanks for watching, take care.